Hey YouTube! So today I've just set this up. This is a really rather nice. It is a Fender Telecaster. I can't remember what model it is. I will put it in the title though. This one's made in China, which I didn't know you got Fenders made in China, but you do. And it's the neck on it is a absolute belter. It really is. I think if you give the Chinese enough money and tell them to make quite an expensive guitar, they can do it. I mean, also the body. I don't know if you can really you can see the fingerprints, but it's like some really mad figured ash type stuff. I'm looking at it to try and see if I can see any splits in it. There, 1, 2, possibly a 2-piece. Yes, so this piece here is definitely a join there somewhere. Oh, but not in the front. Yes, I don't know how many pieces. Not very many though. As you can see, it's a Nashville. I've just put I can't remember the names now. Irongears, the humbucker, the chrome one. The original one was just a black one, and a new neck pickup. Middle pickup's just a standard one. So this has a 5-way switch, and it came with a coil split switch for the bridge pickup. That's a bridge pickup in split mode, single coil. Now if you go into position 2, you've got your sort of Stratty. Should mention I'm just playing through my wee Laney VC15, no pedals on. Then middle pickup on its own. And then position 4 being sort of, well, Strat position 4. And then neck pickup. It's a truck. Wonder what that rumble was. Just had thinking, oh, something wrong with it. But this neck really is something else. I dare say it's better than your classic vibes and stuff like that. No, it is better than your square classic vibes and stuff. Mind you, it is actually a Fender. A great. It's like I would even go as far as to say it's like a flamed. I don't know if I can't get the light good. There you go. You can see the flame in the headstock there. A very fancy piece. Yeah. So I managed to talk the owner into replacing the switch as well. So this is just a coil split switch. So when you're in the bridge position, down makes it a single coil. You put it in the middle, which is what the original switch did. It's a humbucker, and then I put in the 3-way switch. So when you pull it up, it splits the bridge, and it gives you the neck pickup. So this one, you can't normally get the normal Telecaster middle sound on a Nashville guitar. On this one you can. So there's your single coil on the bridge and the neck on at the same time. There's a single coil on its own, and then there it is as a humbucker. Yeah, so basically all this is doing, this is the Gilmore switch, but I've never seen anyone do it with a 3-way before the way I've done it. So if you're in that position, so you've got single coil in the bridge, and the neck is hot wired bypassing this switch. The 2, so if you go into position 2, it gives you all 3 pickups on. And then position 3 would just be the same as what position 4 would be. So it wouldn't make any difference when you go to position 4. And then neck pickup, well, I'm hot wiring the neck pickup on, so it's just the neck pickup on its own. Yeah. Don't like that one. single coil. Neck, the other new pickup. Bridge. Then humbucker. And then unclean for a long time, bit of rock. For the single coil. Then outside too, so telecaster sound. So many choices. Yeah, so a very nice Telecaster, I have to say. One of the things that kind of always put me off the Nashville one is the fact that you don't get the two on, not necessarily this one, but you can't get, you know, the two outside coils on at the same time. So this wee switch, I reckon's better. Also, when I told the guy, I kind of explained it badly. I'm not really good at explaining what the switch does, but I told him when I put the three-way in, if you're in the middle position, it's off. Whereas if you've just got like a two-way, you have to know whether up or down is off. Whereas this one in the middle, it's off. Easy. So you are on bridge humbucker. So I guess this is giving you, well, 5 sounds in a single coil. Yeah, so you get, if you're say you're in a single coil, you get 5 sounds. Basically, you've got a Strat, and then if you put that into a humbucker, you get 6, which is the humbucker, and then 7, which would be the humbucker and the middle. Yeah, and then if you add in my switch, you get, we're at 7. Yeah, you get 8 being the 2 outside coils and 9 being all in one. So it's a 9 sound guitar, just with a 5-way switch and the 3 mini switch. Really thin necks, not really. I wouldn't have said Telecaster neck, more of a sort of, more of a thin, a Strat neck, I think. But with all these things, you can kind of tell it's expensive just by, you know, when you look at it up close. When you get it, you're not seeing it in the video, but when you actually see it in person, it just looks like an expensive guitar. It looks more expensive than your, like see the basic, the basic made in Mexico Fenders. This looks an awful lot more expensive, but that's because it's made in China. So it probably cost the same. Probably costs about the same to buy it new, but in China, you'd make a hell of a lot more guitar for, I don't know, you're selling it for 400, 500 quid, something like that. You know, they're probably churning it out the factory for a couple of hundred. And I think if you give a couple hundred quid to the Chinese, they can do an awful lot more with that couple hundred quid than they can in Mexico. But the finishing on it, it's just, it feels expensive. It's got like Clausen style tuners and a really nice tint on it, and this is a one-piece maple neck, I believe. I'm just trying to see about it. Yes, it is one-piece maple, and this is an irongear. I can't remember the name of it. It wasn't a hot slag, because I would have remembered that. I put hot slag in something else before. I didn't really try the guitar before. I should have done a video. The strings on it were pretty guffing. It was, the action was quite high, so it's playing much different than it was before as well. And I noticed when I was playing when I was polishing the frets, it's like the owner doesn't play up here very much, because these frets were all kind of dull, kind of sort of like that when you get them from the factory, they've got that sort of dullness to them just to look at. So I've polished these up. That's why I was intentionally playing up here a wee bit longer, just to make sure the guitar worked up there. So a lovely little guitar. I would definitely, I think even the snob, I'm a tube snob, but I'm not really that much of like a Fendery snob. But the Chinese thing, I think, would put people off this. Would hold its value down. If this was made in Mexico, it would be twice the price, because it would cost twice as much to build. But it's very nice. Very nice, and definitely a step up from your Squire Vintage Modified and all that lot. So I'll look it out. I'm sure he says that. I can't remember. I think when he on the original message when he said, "Can you replace the pickups on my guitar?" He told me what kind of guitar it was. So I'll look up the proper number, stick it down there. Rock on. I'm having a wee bit of a calm down. I'm trying to put active pickups into that thing, that white Jackson, and it's just, I've been at it since 1 o'clock, and it's now like 4 o'clock or something like that, and it's just doing my head in. Oh, it's like, see the super quick, easy to connect, woohoo! Yeah, totally. If you've got all the easy to connect bits, whereas I don't have the bits, so I've just got like prongs, and I don't really know what they are. And I kind of ended up having to follow a diagram blind, which is always, it's never good when that happens. Normally, when I'm doing any sort of guitar wiring, excluding stupid quick connect things. I know what it's doing, so I understand what it's doing. It's not a case of just looking at the switch and going, you put the red wire there, the white wire there, the green wire there, and the blue wire there. It's not that. I know what these wires do and why they do what they do, rather than just copying it. And the only option I really had was to copy a diagram. So is that diagram right? Does the pickup work? Because you can't test it. Do my head in. I think that might be my next thing, is to basically just, no, I can't, because the pickup comes with 6 wires and a power lead, and you're like, how can it have 6 wires? There's only 2 coils. That's like the start of each, the start of one coil, the end of one coil, the start of one coil. There's 4 wires, and then an F 5. This has got 6. What's the other one? Enough of a rant. I've calmed down a little bit now. It's nice getting a wee bit of. That's kind of why I went out. I didn't go for like a rock backing track. I went for something a bit mellow to try and calm down, even though it was playing quite fast. Rock on. Catch you later.